He shat him his pants.
Very nicely done, Nick.
Shat him.
And with that, we're off.
Oh, we're off already?
Mm-hmm. Shat him.
Off
Nick was
here.
calling me Shatum
The
Because
club.
you shat your pants.
Because you shat yourself.
in the past tense.
Shard him.
Adam's going to shave lines into his eyebrows, everybody.
I didn't say that.
It's a law firm. Shard him, shit him, in bathroom.
That's good.
Yeah.
Shart him, shit him in bathroom. So you shart, that's for if you shart, you shit, or anything that happens in the bathroom.
Shit show. Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome to the shit show. I'm gay. Welcome to the shit show. My dick is small.
show. Oh, my ass is filled with shit.
Please get this shit out my ass by
I
any
can't
means
wait to-
necessary.
I can't wait to shit on you. Fill the audience with shit.
From my asshole. The shit comes from my asshole. And I want to
Just spraying shit all over the audience.
in my
From my
ass.
Yeah, Guns and fucking Roses.
Guns and fucking Roses, brother.
Remember when rock and roll used to fucking mean something, man. Rock and roll.
1993.
Rock and roll used
Use
to
your
fucking,
illusion.
fucking rock.
From my asshole.
God, what a pathetic figure to even remotely visit in my mind.
We don't have to say my name.
From my penis.
Yeah,
Cum comes from
to
my
even
penis.
to even think about that guy
I think about him more often than
once a year.
I
Once a year,
yeah.
I'm like, let's see how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, you go in on Facebook.
And then it's like, he'll do an interview with like some arts quarterly that only covers like, it's like hobbies and crafts, tri-monthly.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just some guy who
of the
writes it out of
Hudson Valley,
Starbucks.
Yeah.
and they're like, we finally got a website, and the editor is like a 67-year-old woman with like 3 adult sons who are all lawyers,
Yeah.
and then she just does scrapbooking or whatever.
That's
She's like,
right.
I'm going to start a local newspaper. We're interviewing, him.
Him.
A local
And
comedian.
it's just it's always just so sad.
I think it's cool to love rock and roll, dude, in 2019.
And DIY.
to talk about being a rock and roll guy.
Yeah,
I love
as an
throwing
identity.
on,
That's
I love
cool.
throwing on the Scorpions and just rocking out.
Uh-huh.
Here I am, getting sucked off by a man.
Yeah, they're a gay band.
Nah, they
They're
roll, dude.
German.
Do you
though.
know where you are? No, wait, that's the Jungle Guys.
Yeah,
Guns
the
N'
Jungle
Roses.
Guys.
The Jungle
That was
Boys.
their original name.
From the jungle, inside of the jungle, we
Yeah,
are
we call our
having lots
groupies
of
the Jungle
fun.
Bunnies.
No, they don't
No,
call them
they-
that.
That's
They-
just-
no
they
one's
do
ever
not call
called
them
The
that.
Guns N'
Guns
Roses.
N' Roses that.
No,
Axl
no.
Rose here, and we call.
I don't think
our-
Slash would like that very much.
Yeah, well,
I
they
don't-
call me. s-
I don't
my
think
original
Slash's
name was-
mother would
My
like that.
my original name is Black/White. And then
Well,
we
he
joined
is,
it.
no?
We joined it.
Black/Jewish. Yeah,
He's mixed.
yeah. You should know that. Come on, the one of the only cool guys in Judaism.
Well, all of the Black/Jewish are cool.
Yeah, but
Lenny
Barack
Kravitz,
Obama,
Barack Obama,
Bill
Drake,
Drake's,
Maya Rudolph.
Drake's not as cool as Slash.
Jeffrey
He's
Epstein.
cool.
Jeffrey Epstein.
He was half black from the waist down, baby.
Rapist.
No,
What
no,
have you
Nick
done?
said the second pass.
That's what you mean.
You said it.
No,
Adam,
I
and
meant he
it's
had a large
racist,
penis.
and I don't accept it.
No, I just meant it in the way that people say
That's
it in middle
fucked up,
school that they
Adam.
have large penis. No,
Adam,
I
that's
didn't.
fucked up.
I apologize to the community.
That is fucked up.
I
that you would
didn't mean to
that.
say it that way, and I didn't.
You should take a leave of absence.
Okay.
Take a 2-minute leave of absence
All
from
right.
the podcast.
I'll see you guys. I'm
Okay.
gonna think about things.
I'm putting the phone. I'm doing
You're
a
out of the family.
timer.
You're out of this thing.
This thing of ours, podcasting. Dude, should we start making people in podcasting?
You see, the 4 of us, we all had HIV. We called it this thing of ours. It's a big secret. Nobody knew. We'd pass it around the girls in North Jersey without telling them. The Cosa no cells. Because
Ah, fuck. All right, you can talk again, Adam.
All right. I thought you were timing it.
But you don't get any part of the Cosa Nostals.
No, I'm gonna sit out that one. It looks fun though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Looked like you guys were having fun.
We were having a blast thinking about Italian guys with AIDS.
Yeah.
Who got it?
Yeah,
This
I've
thing of
got
ours.
what they call opportunistic diseases. Yeah, I got some of the Capos.
I got a couple.
Kaposi sock. Kaposi sock. Yeah, let me get some of the Kaposi sock.
What are some other ones?
Kaposi sarcoma sounds like an Italian.
Kaposi.
Let me get some
Hey.
of the Capagoose.
Sarcomanella.
Gabagoose. Let me get the Gabagoose Sakamich. Yeah, I got scabs all over my face.
Yeah, my face is fucked up. No, this ain't sauce.
Nah.
No, this
Yeah.
ain't gravy.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
why
that
they call
movie
me
Philadelphia, but
Scarface.
it's Brooklyn. You know, it's even better, baby. It's fucking Bensonhurst.
I told him, let me be Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that actually would be a funny movie about like a mafia guy in the 70s in Bensonhurst who gets HIV
Yes.
and he's struggling and he's like, and then it just culminates with him doing a big speech. Yeah, I got HIV. So what? And he's like addressing all the mob guys and they're like tearing up. He's like, my blood is still the blood of this family or whatever. And they're all like, you know, tearing up, realizing that they've like judged this man for no reason. And then they just immediately kill him. Yeah. Freeze him, cut up. Like,
have
hey,
to
keep the
kill
gloves on when you cut his
Put
legs
the
off.
fucking gloves on.
Make sure you don't get any of that gay shit all over the fucking the basement of the clubhouse.
If any gay blood is fucking
I
dripped,
swear to
we
God,
gotta
I
burn
swear
the
to
whole
God, if
fucking
that
place
shit,
down.
if that fucking gay shit ends up in a fucking sauce, I'm gonna vomit until we got a lady president. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It is pretty messed up that in The Sopranos, when Vito was gay, it was an immediate death sentence. There was no
Even though he was a good earner.
it was the only thing that saved him, would have saved him potentially.
He was gonna go do meth,
being a good
push
earner.
meth in Atlantic City,
You should have done that.
and then Tony was kind of thinking about it, but then he did disgusting things.
He just did unnatural things.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is worse things than any other mobster had ever done.
I mean, that's got to be the best episode when he goes to Vermont for like.
New Hampshire, yeah.
That is the funniest shit in the
It's
entire.
so good
When
when
he
he's
try-
working.
he
when
tries to get
a
it
real
out.
Swiping
job.
his brow. It's been 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's the most accurate portrayal of Italians on screen I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Them trying to do an honest day's living and being gay
Mm-hmm.
is what I mean.
Johnny Cakes.
To be honest, I would go for some Johnny cakes.
Was it sweet pancakes?
I would love. I think they're just pancakes.
They're pancakes, but I think they're made with a little bit of cornmeal.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's correct.
Because there's a lot, you know, there's corn cakes, there's hoe cakes, there's Johnny cakes, there's pancakes, there's like a
lot of different
lot
kind
of
of
different,
cakes.
yeah. Any type of like meal or flour you make, you can turn into a cake.
into a flat cake.
I would
A
love. I
flapjack.
would love a couple flapjacks right now.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll tell
I
you
wanna
what's,
go to a
what's real
diner.
good is you get the larger. I mean, you probably do it with the regular blender mix, but you take some nacho cheese Doritos and blend them into a fine powder.
I'm very
and Mix it
interested.
with just egg
Okay.
and a little bit of like water and some flour in there, and then you make Doritos pancakes.
Doritos Locos Crepes.
Yeah, Doritos.
Doritos.
Los Locos de Santos de Doritos Dominguez y Concepcion. Just Benicio
My man's
del
out here
Toro.
making Dorito crepes, dude.
Benicio del Toro looking like he's overdosing on naps, being like, "This is the most dangerous breakfast anyone's ever made." One time, a man in Colombia tried to make it, and he had to kill himself and his whole family.
Damn, dude, when did you first make Doritos crepes, dude?
I don't know, a couple years ago. There's
Respect.
a lot. It was when I got the Vitamix. I was going wild. I was going wild with batters.
I know. That's a wild move. 'cause
Well, one
it's-
time when Nick
it's both broke as shit, but it also it's spiritually broke, but it requires a Vitamix.
Mm.
So it caught you at the right time in your life.
Well, it's like when you get a deep fryer, which
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never personally had, but I had friends that had deep fryers, and you just go,
Yes.
everything. We're
Yes.
gonna try everything.
Uh-huh.
And then once you get to the end of the day, you realize that the basics were the answer.
That was the good shit. Wings,
All
potatoes.
the fucking other shit you can put in, it sucks.
It sucks dick,
It's
dude.
not good.
Yeah, your own onion ring to get, but that's it.
Oreos are pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what's also good, Adam?
Shutting up.
I wasn't gonna say it.
But now that you bring it up,
I remember.
Adam, now that you bring it up, hold
I
on,
was gonna
Adam.
say
Be
I was gonna
told.
say latkes and pay respect to the Jewish culture.
Well, then thank you.
But now that you say
but
it,
now you reminded me that you hold a grudge.
I don't
Because I
know
may
what
have told you
grudges.
because I may have told you to shut up once or twice. You're gonna treat me.
that would be so awesome if that's your recollection of this podcast. Is maybe one or two times I was a little rude to you, but you're gonna hold that against me
Now
I don't hold any
for
grudges.
years.
for years.
One or two
All
instances.
I gotta hear about when I was having a bad day.
Just quietly seething on the inside, not saying anything, resenting Nick.
Fuck. Damn. Whoa.
Did you boys do anything for Halloween?
I just smelled something weird.
What is it? The cat's shit?
No, is it possible I got pure dust in my nose?
Possible, yeah.
Oh,
Do you have like floating dust? Or
something just fucked my whole shit up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm also nursing this fucking tooth
Do you
injury.
need to throw up?
Yeah.
Here, clear the air with the torch.
Yeah. Yeah, just hit a little butane
Hold on.
torch.
I need to see something really small and disgusting. Adam,
Damn,
pull your
dude.
penis out. Maybe that'll
All
help you
right.
throw up.
Yeah. So, okay, 1 second.
Hold on.
Yo,
Go
we
ahead.
should get a dab rig. Wow. Now that you got a butane
Why are you
torch,
afraid
we
of
should
that?
start
It's-
smoking
it's
dabs.
literally
The sound.
8 feet away from
The
you.
sound was scary.
Do it, dude.
It's a scary
Yeah,
sound.
I started off threatening
I
Adam
don't like it.
with knives, and now I got fire.
Hell yeah, dude. This is real podcast.
Don't
dude.
post me. I don't want people to see how fucked up my apartment is right now.
I won't.
It's a disaster.
I won't post you, brother.
Thank you.
But we are playing with fire, folks, out here.
Yeah.
Nick's
Maybe I
got
should
a-
do the torch into the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that would both work and not do any.
Yeah. It would be something
Well,
good
we
to
need the
listen
sound
to,
effect.
and B,
Yeah.
not ruin one of the only pieces of equipment we have.
Yeah.
That'd be fine, dude. We'd just give you Adam's mic for the rest of the app.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Is this guy back?
What?
Didn't you already do retarded Good
I
Morning
think he
Vietnam?
did
guy?
Good Morning Being Gay,
I did Good Morning Being Gay.
if I'm not mistaken. So there's a difference.
There's a yeah.
No,
There's
just a movie about like an optimistic, like
Let's
McDonald's
squeeze all the
drive-through
juice out of
guy,
lemon.
like a Down syndrome guy with the McDonald's headset
Mhm.
on. He's like, "Good morning, Vietnam," and they're like, "Can I place my order?
This is Parkville, Maryland.
Yeah, can I place my order? Can I get a double check? Good morning, Vietnam." The manager's like, "I'm sorry, he just saw Good Morning Vietnam.
It's his favorite movie.
He doesn't understand the difference between the radio and a drive-through." It's partially complicated by the fact that we showed him the movie Radio, so now he thinks he's a radio.
There's a lot going on.
There's
folks.
he saw 2 movies this weekend, and we're gonna have to fire him.
Yeah, we will. The long and the short of it, we have already fired
We've
him.
already found a different person with Down syndrome to replace him.
But
Yeah.
he is continuing to work for free.
We're gonna let him keep the headset.
Yeah, we found a Mexican immigrant who also has Down syndrome that can work for even more free. He's actually paying us $9 an hour to work here.
Fuck.
Mhm.
I did not do anything to answer your question, Adam, for Halloween. I was
Oh.
on edibles,
Oh, yeah.
dealing with my.
They didn't
my
give you
tooth
any good
injury.
pills?
No, bro, and they literally fucking drilled a hole into my mouth and put a fucking metal screw in that.
No
bitch.
opioids. No nothing.
opioids, no nothing. Too many motherfuckers been
Abusing
snorting
it.
them, dude.
What about you would make them think that you'd abuse
Nothing,
any
dude.
substances?
First of all, I can do drugs, easy money, and stop whenever I want. It's food I have an issue with, but opioids,
mm-hmm.
brother, I'll take those shits. The bottle will end. I'll be sad.
Mhm.
Well, of course, I'll be sad to see my friends go,
It's crazy that
but I won't look for more.
they
When I
just
got
won't
shingles, I got
prescribe
Vicodin.
people, like medicine that helps because of like a crisis.
Yeah.
That it's like, no, I need the pills.
Yeah, I'm not the fucking dumbass fucking hillbilly that's on heroin now.
Yeah, but also like you should just like err on the side of caution and just give people the like, oh yeah, this guy ripped his tooth out so he could get Oxycontin.
yeah.
But,
I've
like,
been
maybe
toothless for
just-
2 years.
Maybe let him have the Oxycontin.
Yeah. Right. We need to reward hard work.
Yeah.
That's why we pay more per fucking guy per patient in our freaking
How about
system.
Yeah, that's right,
rewarding
Bernie.
Todd work.
That's yep.
Yeah.
Them too.
Can you say tard?
Can I?
Because they always say don't use the R word.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
but
well,
that's
okay. Then I'm going to say tard.
I'm
That's a
guessing you still can't
diminutive,
say it.
yeah.
What's that?
yeah, it's like a diminutive.
That would be like saying part
Well,
of
it's like
the
you can't
N-word.
say the N word, but yeah, but
You
if
can't say the
say
first
NIG.
three.
You can say gur.
But you can't say the first
Of
three.
course you can't because that's
well,
still
that
an
answers
N
your
word.
question.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Yes.
because he's
Oh, it's not
saying
the
'cause
R
the
word.
first
It's
letter.
no longer the R
I don't
Well,
word.
then
think
it
the
becomes
first
the
letter
T
is the
word.
problem.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think you can call them rets. I think you can say ret.
when the founding fathers wrote certain things in the Constitution, thus the N word will be enjoyed by men of all colors. That the R word is the word to use set to expire circa 1997, to which we will begin. This is all in the Constitution.
It's in the Constitution.
No, I have not read the Constitution,
No.
but have they? I don't think they even know how to read. So why don't we? I'm going to say Todd.
Let me say it, folks.
Yeah.
Can I say it, please?
Mm-hmm.
And then once we clear this up, we will get to the rape. Then we will get to the rest
We will
of the case.
I'm building my case here. It's a slow case built on rhetoric and
We will get to the tax evasion case.
we will get
to the
to
white collar crime.
tax
As
evasion.
soon as we clear me being able to say,
I put on a bit of that the Ken Burns Civil War documentary again with that Shelby Foote guy.
I don't remember that.
No, he's like some I don't know, just like a I don't know, maybe he's a
Historian?
writer or something. I think he's a
Oh.
writer, but he's the Southern guy that's like, well, you know, Lee was. Lee, but he like tells stories about like the personalities or affects of like these Civil War characters, but then he's like genuinely charmed by them. And it's like, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, Lee would always take his supper on the porch. And it's like, why are you laughing?
shut
right now?
up.
You
He's
fucking
some
dork.
asshole in a book.
Yeah.
You don't know this fucking
You don't know
guy.
this
Can you
guy.
imagine him reading a book and smiling?
Yeah,
what
fuck
a fucking
you.
nerd.
Who is he? I'm going to fuck him up.
I think he's dead.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm
Shelby
glad.
Foote?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to go piss on his grave.
Yeah,
Would they-
Lincoln would actually.
How about Shelby Foote meet Stavros penis?
Mary Todd would always get
You know what I'm
upset
saying?
because
It's my cock,
You
bro.
got him there, baby.
Lincoln was known for sodomizing the neighborhood boys. Well, it was actually he would trick them into playing hide and seek in his house. When they'd come over, he'd cut off the balls and cook them down into succotash. A little bit of corn and child's balls, and he put it in his mouth. And it was said that his mouth was filled with the balls of 7 children when he gave his famous Gettysburg Address. And that's why he said 420 years ago, because if he had just said 100, whatever the fucking number is, the balls would have fallen.
fallen out of his mouth.
Balls would have fallen out of his mouth. And that's where we get the
Yeah,
expression.
makes sense.
That's right.
Yeah,
Is
it's less words.
to be balls deep was originally in the Civil War because that was at the point where Lincoln had the balls so deep in his throat that the Union had no other choice but to continue fucking the South.
Ken Burns just nodding. Ken Burns taking notes and nodding.
Just set to a
That's right.
dumbass slideshow.
Wow, that's very informative.
Yeah. Well, it was actually General Grant would he liked little girls at the time, which was not necessarily unusual, but the style was growing a giant mustache and molesting boys, as the White House did. The
Style of the times.
You have to understand this was before baseball. This was a nation in search of itself. Amidst a great war for its own identity, trying to figure out a national pastime, which many assumed would be then and forever molesting young boys. cutting the balls off.
Cooking them down into various
Yeah, dude.
various
Throw 'em in
vegetable-based
the
dishes.
Johnny Cakes, which was a predecessor to obviously the famous Doritos San Locos, invented in the Mexican-American War. It was said that Pancho Villa created the craziest breakfast that ever lived.
Pancho Villa himself
Yeah,
ground down Doritos.
Sam Houston during the Mexican-American War was known for cutting his own balls.
He would cut off a little square of his nut skin.
They had a plan during the Battle of San Jacinto. The Mexican army took a siesta in the middle of the day, and Sam Houston went down. He sucked the balls of every one of those Mexican soldiers, and his first lieutenant said to him, "Well, sir, why would you do such a thing?" And he said, "It's the last thing that they would expect." And that was sort of the idiosyncratic view of battle that Sam Houston had.
Nah, Houston soldiers would go on to get slaughtered in that fight.
At the Alamo.
But those Mexican soldiers were never the same, knowing they had
A lot of people
engaged in
struggle to
homosexuality.
understand the significance of the Alamo back in those days, but you have to. They say the Alamo is such an important battle. For what reasons you have to put yourself in the mindset of a Texaner living in 1860, and that is the Alamo was the only movie theater where they did not allow black people. You weren't allowed to talk in that theater.
You had to turn your phone off.
You had to turn your phone off or they'd kick you.
But you could order
So
nachos.
for that movie theater to be taken over by Mexicans.
Interesting. Well, why don't we circle back to all the battle stuff?
Yeah.
Just Ken Burns, like, I don't know about that one. Gordon, what's his name?
Shelby.
Shelby Foot.
Shelby, why don't we stick to the battle stuff? And I'm not sure they had phone. Anyway, there's a lot wrong with what you just said, but
Yeah, it's just the way he's just privately, the way he laughs to him, you know, at Lincoln even. It's like, God
shut
damn
up.
it.
It's like shit. You guys ever like Shakespeare nerds in high school that would like laugh at they would research the part that was supposed to be funny, I guess, in Shakespeare times. It was be like, you old, the goat's horn.
Doth which twixt eyes
Yeah,
summer's dream
Yeah.
twice on the noggin and three by sail. Sir, I find you to be moot in substance and privilege.
Right. And then some kid doing that. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up.
You don't even know what that means,
Yeah.
bro.
No one. That's why it's also in regular English next to
Yeah.
it. It's like all those, and it's funny because all those same people grow up to be, they're like, if you have to explain satire, it's not satire.
right.
Ever hear of Jonathan Swift?
Mm-hmm.
That's comedy for you.
Ever heard
I
of-
didn't think that was very funny what he was talking about.
Who's Jonathan Swift?
Killing kids.
It
Wasn't it?
was like
a modest
it
proposal.
was like John Wick back in the
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And-
Was it a
That sounds
decent
cool.
proposal?
in Victorian Britain.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was an indecent.
Indecent
It's an
proposal?
indecent proposal.
Yeah.
He pays
He pays
Al
yeah,
Pacino
he
to
pays-
fuck his
he-
kids.
Yeah,
to
it's
death.
Andy Garcia, isn't
Oh.
it? Or is it
Yeah.
Al Pacino? And it's not fucking his kids.
No, it's
No, I know. I
it's-
tried
Robert
to-
Redford plays.
I
the
tried to-
millionaire.
Was it
Woody
Michael
Harrelson?
Douglas?
It's Woody Harrelson.
Wait, Scent of a Woman is the one I'm thinking
no,
of.
Indecent Proposal is
What's Al
fucking
Pacino
Woody
in?
Harrelson and his bitch
And
wife.
Robert Redford.
And Robert Redford is the millionaire.
Yes.
And then he's like, I want to fuck your wife for $1 million. And he's like, all right, honey, we got to let him do it. It's the only way we'll afford my bottom surgery.
yeah. I remember.
Which I don't. I'm pretty sure that was.
That was the plot. Yeah.
I gotta have a pussy.
Wait.
Because think about it. When I have a pussy, we can get millions of dollars from twice the millions of dollars.
So this is really a movie. Actually, it's not a tragedy or anything like that. It's about a couple getting their small business off the ground with their first big client.
Yeah, their business of the husband having a pussy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they rent their pussies out for
Yeah.
millions.
And
Of
then
dollars.
so
the double the
Woody
pussy.
Harrelson, he's
pussy.
like, he lets the guy fuck his wife. And then he changes his mind at the last minute. And he's like, Deborah, never mind. And he's running after him. But the guy, like Robert
They're in a
Redford's flying
helicopter.
away on a helicopter, fucking his wife.
Just like,
And he's like chasing
Give
the
her the finger,
helicopter.
getting head.
No, he's chasing the helicopter like, no. Such a funny scene.
Wait, isn't there a movie where Al Pacino gets head from someone's wife?
The
Isn't that
Devil's
Devil?
Advocate.
Devil's Advocate, not Scent of a Woman.
It might be Scent of a Devil.
Scent of the Devil.
Scent of the devil.
A sense
yeah.
advocate.
It's sulfur is the answer.
Are you scared of the devil?
No,
Why not?
I
Do
don't.
Jews
believe
have the devil?
They do, but they don't have a hell.
So what's the devil up to? Just hanging around?
He's like an angel.
Where does
He's
he
like
chill?
It's kind of like a dark angel, kind of like a Jessica
Where does the
Alba.
So he's in heaven?
What?
He's in heaven chilling? But in his own little
I don't
corner?
know. I think he's like flying around and shit.
Didn't they casted that motherfucker out, right? Lucifer is Old Testament, right? So you get that's part of your shit too.
I don't know if it was in the Old Testament. I think the
It
Old
must,
Testament told the
right?
story of the
No,
Jews
there's
living in
no
Egypt.
angels in the Old Testament.
Yeah, there are.
Jews are afraid of flying.
No, Jews have angels.
Can you imagine a Jew with wings?
Yeah.
He's like, oh God, it's just throwing up. I'm getting
True.
motion
I'm
sickness.
nauseous. I'm nauseous.
They would just be penguins.
yeah,
They'd be flightless
just
birds.
waddling.
Yeah,
No, they have angels, like in the story of Abraham.
just
and
shoplifting
Isaac.
batteries under their wings. Just,
Whoopsie.
I need a watch battery once in my life. I'm not paying for it. They want you to buy 6 of them. They're robbing me.
It's true. How long does it take to use one watch battery?
There's
Years.
6 come in the pack. I don't think so.
I'll buy one at a
Yeah.
reasonable price.
I'll buy one at a reasonable price.
And yes, I will be opening the packaging.
Well, I've already opened it, so it's destroyed. So you can either throw it out or let me have it. You might as well throw it out because I've destroyed the packaging. And then he's just waiting in the alley by the dumpster. Closing up soon?
there all day. Gets in at 7 a.m. It just stays.
Yeah. I'm just hanging out here. I know the guy that comes and gets the garbage. I wanted to say hi to him.
At Zabar's on the Upper West Side,
Yeah.
like all the old kikes hang out all day, not buying anything. Like the 900-year-old Jews, and they just like loiter all day. And then at 4 o'clock, they all start lining up because the pastries are half off. Literally, they do that with their lives.
Respect.
They do that every single day.
Bro, what
That
you're
is
talking
just
about is
their
my
life.
retirement
Oh,
plan.
you
dude.
deny that you're one of those guys, but that day at Guitar Center with you was unreal.
No,
You
shut
are
up,
one of those
dude.
guys,
You bring
Adam.
this up all the time.
Because it was literally, I mean, it's like if
was
I had
damaged.
if
The
I had a
guitar
black
was
friend, it was like,
damaged.
look, I make jokes or whatever, but it was like if I had a black friend and we went
Come
out
on.
and like they were like, "Sir, KFC is closed," and he's like, "I need more goddamn chicken." And where's the watermelon?
Come on,
Why
I
don't they have the
wasn't doing
watermelon
that.
too? And is that a white woman I can have sex with? She better be fat. It'd be like it's like it would be that. I'd be like, Mark, what are you?
Chill, dude.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
you know,
the
yeah.
back of the guitar had scratches all over it. It did.
There was already a discount if I'm.
It was already
if I'm-
discounted
No,
like
it wasn't
$400
already
off.
discount. No, well, not that much.
And the guy behind the counter was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's already
It's like,
discounted.
look,
we have a 45-day return policy. You can buy it. You cannot. It's like, I think
No,
it's a
he
good
brought
deal.
it down more.
Yeah.
I got him to bring it down more. I did.
Do they work off commission?
No.
No.
So you
No, he
No,
was
it's
keeping some
hourly.
guy there past when he had clocked out.
No, they weren't letting new people in, but they still had. They're still. the indoor was locked, but we could still
Incredible.
get out. I mean, it wasn't fully closed.
just some guy
Yeah.
not changing how much money he's making.
Yeah, I'd be like hanging out with my Asian friend, and he's like, "Yeah, man, comedy sucks lately. I don't know, like, what I'm gonna do, or what. Oh, can I pop in here for a second?" I'm like, "Petco, yeah, sure." He's going there,
With
and
a-
he's like, "Let me see. Can I see that puppy?"
Can I get
real
a
quick?"
sample of
Yeah.
that dash hound?
Yeah,
It's Costco rules here.
yeah, that dash hound.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
Dotson.
they're dachshund.
There's nothing called a
Yeah.
dash hound.
No.
It's spelled like that.
It should be called a dash
A
hound.
dachshund
You know
is
they're
spelled
called
dachshund.
I'm not even fucking with you. I thought that was two different.
If that was
What'd you
me,
think
I
a
would be
dachshund was?
crucified. I would be crucified for that stuff. I understand. You know what? It's a mark of intelligence because it means you just read the word. It means you read that word in your
You're
dog
saying this
books
about
that-
yourself. No, it's okay
No.
when Stav does it because it's cute and he's the dumb one.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
saying that.
Thank you, Nick.
I'm saying if you haven't heard a
and
word.
I don't put on airs of intelligence.
No, I don't, neither do I.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you
not
do.
since the. Not since the.
You're the
incident.
one. You're the one that thinks he's smart. I'm the one
I
that
don't
thinks
think
he has
I'm
a
smart.
strict code
Nick,
of
you're very
conduct.
smart.
and straight.
Nick, you're
Yeah.
one of the smartest people I know.
Chill out, man.
Now you're trying to deflect.
I'm not
Chill
deflecting.
out.
I'm just
He's
stating.
not that
I'm
smart.
saying
We're just
facts.
stupid.
Yeah.
He's just read a lot of stuff, man.
I could be a Ronin though,
Yeah, but you're not, dude.
but I could be.
Do they have to be smart?
No.
No, they just have their master has to be killed.
Okay, a Dachshund or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
A Dachshund in my head is like a long.
It's a wiener dog.
Really?
Yeah, that's what a dachshund is.
I thought it was something like.
No, all those little wiener dogs are dachshunds.
What
It's a
the,
wiener dog.
why aren't they called Dachshunds?
Why are they called wiener dogs? That's the real answer.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
still
real
a
question.
German name.
Yeah.
Wiener.
Weinerhund. They could be called Weinerhunds.
They could be called
And then
Wiener.
we call them wiener hounds, and people be like, that's
Weinerhunds.
not what it's called.
Wienerhound is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would. That's actually what your name is, Adam.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a puss hound.
No, you're a Wienerhound.
I'm a puss hound, bro.
Oh, great. Here comes some Weinerhund looking for a penis.
My man's a damn Wienerhound. If I ever
Yeah.
seen one.
Weiner means deal in German. Uh-oh, here comes the Weinerhund coming into Guitar Center with his magnifying glass looking for scratches.
It did. It had significant body damage. You wouldn't buy a car with scratches all over it.
I guess you're right.
You could actually get those attended to in the way you couldn't get that guitar attended to.
I bet you really could pretty easily.
I don't know about it pretty easily. You
Yeah,
probably
imagine how bad that would look on stage when you're at your rock and roll show. And everyone
could. I
could
got
see the
some shows coming up.
Everyone can see
Rock
the
shows.
the scratches on your rock and roll guitar.
Dude, we should just start. We should do live shows and just play music so
Yeah,
shittily.
no, we should make Adam play music and then just be like, "Wow, great job, man."
Opening the
Damn,
show,
that sounds like a
20-minute set from Adam Reed.
On the cool guitar.
Marin style, dude.
Yeah.
Laying down some. What do you say? Laying down some riffs.
That shit is so embarrassing, man. It's
that
like
video.
no, I mean, if you want to be an old man that learns a fucking guitar
Just
or
don't take a
whatever,
video.
that's fine. Whatever. It's pretend to be a child. I get it. My whole life is like that.
Mm-hmm.
But don't tell people about it. Don't
Yeah.
be proud that you learned guitar at 50.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's fucking
Well,
sucks.
just don't try to do it good. You know what I mean?
do it good in your own private life.
Yeah.
Don't try to
Don't
show
try and
off
get-
about it.
Yeah.
I worry that I'm going to have the same exact midlife crisis as my dad, which is like, it's got to be 1998. I got to grow a goatee.
Hell yeah.
I gotta
Model
go to
airplane
I got to
store?
go to the DC 101 chili cook-off and fuck a fat-titted girl who's covered in lanyards and drives a Chevy Cavalier.
Sounds awesome.
A girl
bro.
named like Cheryl.
That's
or
how you
something.
forget
course.
that you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Your dad had a goatee?
No, my dad had a goatee.
How'd
That
your
is
dad?
awesome.
Hot
Your dad
second.
you talked to your
That's
dad after the World
awesome, dude.
Series.
I did, yeah.
Is he stoked?
Well, my dad's so funny. He's like, literally right after the game ended, I was like, "Hey, congrats! Like, hope you guys are, hope you're having a nice night or whatever." He's like, "Yep, going to bed." He's like, "That'll help me sleep soundly."
He's been waiting.
His reward for his team winning the World Series is one nice night rest, as opposed to the waking nightmare he lives the rest of his time. This will be nice. I'll smile tonight.
I'll be happy going to bed. Just, God,
Just
that's
not
dark,
having an
bro.
anxiety attack for one night.
Yeah, he sucks. His
Whatever,
life
man.
sucks.
Fuck the Nats.
He
Fuck
literally
DC.
he literally has like nothing to be happy about. It's like, yeah, dumb shit like baseball and then Marvel movies occasionally. He's one of those guys.
Interesting. Good for him, man. Well, Phase 2's coming up, you know.
Yeah.
I just saw Spider-Man Far From Home, the one with
I
Jake
heard it
Gyllenhaal.
sucked.
What? What the
Yeah.
fuck are people expecting from these movies? It was
I
fine.
didn't see it.
It was fine.
The last one was good. Homecoming.
Yeah, cock coming. This one was fine, dude.
Mhm.
Now, there was no Michael Keaton rocked cock in the first one. He was great. And his daughter was pretty hot.
One of my favorite actors.
Is his daughter dating Clay Thompson?
What they don't tell
yeah,
you in
his daughter from the
Spider-Man
movie
is
is
that
dating
where he
She's
was
hot
bitten
as
by the
shit.
spider
So fire.
was on his penis and his penis
Really?
fell off.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, so it was really his name should just be Spider.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas eating sunflower seeds, if you guys are wondering what that noise is.
Oh, is that picking up?
Oh, I don't know, is it?
Wait, are you not spitting out?
Huh?
Are you not spitting out the shells?
No.
You eat the shells?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Fuck that. That's weird.
That's weird, bro.
You shit out shells, bro?
Where do they put the flavor?
You suck the flavor
Hold on.
dry
suck the flavor and you spit the shell out.
Where do they put the flavor?
on the shell, but you
Okay.
suck
Yep.
it off.
You don't open the shell
Nope.
before you put the seed in
Where
your
do they
mouth.
put the
No.
flavor on fucking crabs? What do you eat, crab shells?
Yep. Never heard of fucking fried soft shell crab?
Well, that's
okay,
soft shell.
not a soft. Okay, a not
hard shell.
Whoa. got me
Whoa!
there.
Oh, here comes Mr. Technicality.
No, man. What flavor is that, by the way? Ranch.
It's mind your own business flavor. Sour cream and onion.
Ooh.
They make that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Was
Sour-
sunflower seeds a thing in the desert?
Yeah, growing up. I mean, I played baseball growing up, so we need seeds all the time.
Damn, this shit is picking up hilariously.
They're gonna get so mad.
Who cares, man? Fuck you, stupid pieces of shit.
I really don't like them.
Suck our fucking dicks, man. Do you have some? Yeah, keep going, Nick. Do you have some do you have some pudding for me to eat? We need 3 different. We need a hard crunch.
You're listening to the Tapioca Pudding Review Podcast. You're listening to the Breakfast Club. We eat every kind of breakfast.
Damn, that would
We are
rock.
big fat guys with tattoos. We love craft beer and we love having breakfast. And this is breakfast bullshit on fucking Vice.
Dude, that's my. That's
This
my
is you're
post.
watching the breakfast faggots on Vice.
No,
Mm-hmm.
until that last word, I was in. I don't want to be a part of that team.
Why?
Because I would be stealing. Clearly, that's
Are you
something.
worried
No,
about-
it's always like
You worried about
a
being
rapper
canceled?
getting someone high.
No, I'm not worried about being canceled. If Vice did the breakfast homosexual,
Faggots.
it would clearly be like gay guys taking it back, taking the word back.
Oh yeah, but they're like punk about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be allowed to. That would be cultural.
How about a
appropriation.
southern comic who's like doesn't know that people know what Queer Eye for the Straight Guy is?
Mhm.
He's like, I was flipping channels the other day, and I see this show where they got these gay guys trying to give advice to a straight guy on how to live his life. I was like, what the hell is this show called? Faggots? Is that what it's called?
It's actually called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
What?
Oh, all right.
It was filmed in Atlanta.
No,
we
I
know
get-
a lot of people on it.
Yeah, I guess that is a funny name for it. I was just saying it would be funny if it was called Faggots.
I guess.
Anyways, what's up with that button to call the attendant on an airplane? Can you imagine how much of a cunt you have to be to press that? Oh, excuse me, I need attention. They come around every 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a good
right.
bit.
Uh-huh.
You like that one, Adam?
Yeah, it's pro worker. It's good politics.
Mhm.
That's what most Southern comedy is.
Pro worker.
Anti-gay, pro-worker.
Not bad. Populist.
Damn, the opposite of Adam.
Yeah,
I'm pro gay, anti worker.
Pro gay anti-worker.
yeah.
And I'm damn proud of it. I'm a Pete Buttigieg.
Why would you want to? Why would you want to call that person over anyways? They're just going to tell you to put your fucking seatbelt on.
That's so true.
Did you guys?
Why the hell do they have seatbelts on the airplane?
Mm-hmm.
You guys saw that really funny bit?
Hold on. Nick's working stuff out. Nick's just gonna become this guy at a certain point.
I like it.
Eating sunflower seeds. Just
They call me whole shell.
Oh boy,
Nolan.
I better put my seatbelt on in case some Muslims want to crash this fucking thing into the World Trade Center. Yeah, they said originally they said 3,000 people died. Turns out it's 2,999. Some guy had his seatbelt on.
that's good.
That's good.
There we go, man.
It turns out some guy lived because he paid mine to the fastened seatbelt line.
Damn. That's like a Bill Engvald.
Yeah, I could do that to him.
Yeah.
You should do it,
There's
man.
a lot of shit with the airport. They love redneck comedy is perfect. The combination of that and fucking and 9/11 airplanes is great.
Smoking and drinking.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have some stuff about drinking.
Is Ron
Yeah.
White still doing his thing?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's what gets me excited to sit in a fucking tiny seat is ordering a $35 fucking beer from the knockoff Rainforest Cafe. I'll tell you what they should sell is heroin.
Woo!
Everyone's
You tell
nodding
him.
off.
You tell him Shells.
His name's Shells.
Yeah,
because he doesn't stop eating sunflower
He
seeds.
won't stop
Yeah,
eating
whole
sunflower
shell
seeds.
Mullen, dude.
Yeah.
Frankie
Bert
Shells.
trash. Bert piss. What's up with that morning? Good Morning Vietnam or movie? Sorry,
Yep.
I'm drunk off sunflower seeds.
Keep going.
What's that about?
Oh, it's about a radio host.
No, I'm fucking asking.
I'm
you.
asking y'all. I'm done.
I'm done.
My time is done.
Look, they booked me for 20 minutes. The headliner didn't show up. He's at the Waffle House trying to fuck a retarded girl.
At the fucking. That sounds about right.
I miss the road. I miss bombing and like, back when nobody knew you were.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like somebody be like,
Just eating a fat
well, yeah, they do a
cock.
festival in like New Orleans and like, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Somebody booked another show an hour outside of town
Yeah.
at a bar. So you get like, yeah, I should get as many spots as possible.
Mhm. Yeah, while you're out in New Orleans, you
All the
get
time.
one token
Put
for
in the work.
beer.
The work. You got to put in the work.
Get them sets in groined.
That's how you become a comic that's done way too many shows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
Better,
hates comedy.
better at comedy than you were before. Whoever that was. But still not good, probably.
Bert. Trash.
Did you do anything for Halloween, Adam?
No, not really.
Why not, dude?
I'm
Didn't try
like-
and get some
I was-
slutty tail.
I'm
I thought you were. I guess you are.
They really couldn't put any more fucking name or ideas into the name than Stop and Shop. That
Yeah.
could be the name of any fucking store.
Yeah, you could shop it.
That's what you do literally at any fucking store. It has nothing to do with food.
Uh huh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, welcome to my place. Give us fucking money and we hand shit to you. That's the name of the business. Fuck that. I'm going to Wegmans.
The guy's name.
This guy loves Wegmans, huh?
Is the Wegmans open yet?
Is there a Wegmans here?
It's about to open by
You know what I like about Whole Foods? You could take the W off and nobody would know difference.
same word.
Seems like it's the same kind of business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be a dumb bitch, dude.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
You gotta be a dumbass bitch to be
Gotta
shopping
be a
at
dumb
Whole
bitch.
Foods.
Now, catch me over at Trader Joe's. I'm over at Trader Joe's getting pussy, while y'all over at Whole Foods being gay.
He thinks Trader Joe's is cool.
I'm getting pussy over at Trader Joe's while y'all are being gay over at Whole Foods, putting lotions in y'all asses and whatnot.
Black people are all getting grills now. Seems everywhere I go, black people got grills.
That's right, Shells.
Oh no, this is the part of his set that might.
It might get a little risque. Fuck,
A
dude.
lot of people think I'm racist for just mentioning it. No, I'm just jealous I didn't think of it first.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if I had gold teeth. I could walk into the White House right now and bite off Barack Obama's dick.
He still
Just
thinks
spit it right
Obama's-
back. Just spit it in Michelle Obama's face.
I don't know about that one, but I
He's
don't
not
like
the president.
Obama.
I'd be like, should we stop that guy? I'd be like, I don't know. I think he's Benjamin Franklin. He's got gold teeth.
Damn, did Benjamin Franklin have gold teeth?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He invented grills.
Respect. Respect to the pussy getting maestro himself. Smoke one out for Benny Franks.
Did you guys see that really funny joke on the Daily Show? They asked Hillary Clinton if
Yeah.
she killed.
Nauseating.
I actually didn't see it because I knew it was going to be horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
What was it like? She was like, yes, I did it. Ha ha ha. Was
No,
that it?
Trevor Noah's like, of course you didn't. Like, he's like, what does it feel like to be this boogeyman for the right? All these insane conspiracy theories.
Oh.
And it's like, you were a fucking pussy.
Boo.
She's literally like,
Come on, bro.
even if you think that Bill Clinton didn't rape
You know
kids,
they
he was
got
still
it.
on a child sex trafficker's plane
I know.
a million times.
Yeah, what the fuck? You could even be like, oh, it's, ridiculous.
Even if
but
you don't
but
think
also,
that-
why was your husband on the plane?
Even
like, be like, hey, real quick though, he was on the plane. Haha.
Yeah, why were your PR guys like trying to shut down the Weinstein investigation?
That's crazy. Didn't Ronan say that shit?
Yeah.
And like, okay, like even
And
if you
nobody
don't think
cares.
that
Frank
she-
Sinatra's
even
son.
if you don't think she sacrificed kids in a temple, she's still like a mass murderer, Secretary of State around the world.
Yeah, yeah. And didn't they have slaves? Didn't they have slaves when they were in?
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say
Didn't
Chelsea.
they just have like prisoners be their slaves?
and this is not like because of any grudge or anything like this, but Chelsea objectively busted. I wouldn't fuck her with your dick. Disgusting.
Whoa,
Horrible.
not even my dick.
Not even with your
I would
dick.
fuck her with your
I
dick.
wonder what it'd be like to fuck with Stodd's dick. I probably wouldn't even be able to know how to do it.
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, would it
You
be
don't
like
have to
in my
finesse.
hand or would it be on my body where my
It's
penis
on your
is?
body. Like imagine having to just deal with like a really just small dick.
Well, it has
Well,
a,
hold on.
it has
It's
a-
not
with a
that
tight
small.
foreskin.
Just like
The
be like
tight
I don't
foreskin
even,
would be more of a problem than how little it is.
your stroke would be all fucked up. You just have
Uh-huh.
no like you can't.
Yeah, you'd have to. It'd take a little getting.
You're only
to.
used to a particular rhythm, probably.
You have to know your rhythm.
Yeah.
You maybe can't cock your pelvis back as far as you remember. You can cock yours.
I feel like it would take probably an hour. You'd get the hang of it. A
You
new
think an
dick?
hour?
Yeah. When it comes to a dick,
I think I could get up and go with anybody else's penis because I've had the hardest penis to learn how to fuck with.
yeah, it's
Because
true.
it's fucking little and
You
fucked
suffered,
up.
dude.
I've suffered, but at the same time, you equip me with a larger or just more reliable penis. Lights out, brother. Now,
Mhm.
unfortunately for me, there is not a way to do that.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, I am mostly just stuck with how bad my fucked up little penis is.
Yeah.
But I love it and
The
I cherish it.
The Sphinx's paradox.
I love it and I cherish it. And you know, it got a couple blue chews in me. You know what I'm saying? You won't even know the difference compared to compared to a regular penis. So girls, get at me. Is what I'm saying. Just like a regular penis, as long as I have cock pills in my system.
Just tell people it's a neo penis,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got the surgery. I'm waiting for those surgeries.
Oh, it would be an awesome trans dick.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's basically it's basically a good normal dick.
Uh-huh.
Except for the foreskin really does hold me back sometimes. I heard though my brothers apparently also have tight foreskins.
Oh,
and
it's a family
they have to
thing.
massage. Yeah, we have tight our cock skin.
What about you? Think your grandfathers had them? You think
Probably.
It's like, yeah, it's generational.
Probably, yeah.
Wow.
I think it might skip a generation. I remember when I was younger and I saw my dad's penis. It seemed like he had a loose foreskin.
Mm.
That's just from my recollection.
What a piece of shit, dude.
But my brothers all have a tight foreskin. What are you looking
Is
at?
that Family Guy Christmas gear?
Oh yeah, it's a gift. It's a gift.
Who's
Nick
that
got.
for?
It's for Nick.
Who gave you Family Guy Christmas stuff?
I don't know. You can read their address off the box as long as you're looking around and saying things.
I just saw. I
As
mean,
long as you're fucking recklessly eyeballing.
all right.
my
Where'd you
shit.
get these Tubo towels?
Don't let people know I have turbo towels.
They're Tubbo towels.
Tubbo towels.
You fucking idiot.
Look on the back, dude. This is right there. Literally thousands of uses.
Wow.
Thousands of fucking uses. You fucking idiot.
It removes lipstick and nail polish.
Yeah.
I don't need
You
that.
should need that.
I don't need that.
That's
Yeah.
the first thing you saw. You're like, oh, what do you call
Well, how quick? Like, if somebody unexpectedly is coming over your apartment and you have to get that off yourself, would it work?
No,
That's what you asked.
It's like Adam showing up late to the podcast and him to go pick him up. And he runs out like Grandpa when they locked the door and he couldn't get his pills.
yeah, it starts growing tits.
Yeah, he has long hair. I lost my pills.
Have you ever put on lipstick, Adam?
Yeah.
When?
Sarah and I made this video once where we were both playing women.
Nice.
Yeah, I was wearing lipstick. I think I looked really good in it, honestly.
Would you wear lipstick more, you think?
No, I don't think I'd wear it more, but it did like make my lips pop, you know?
Why not
Just
wear
a
a
nice
little
rouge.
bit? Maybe a nude.
I don't know. I think it would look weird, but like if I was
Why? Why are you a slave to gender?
I'm not a slave to gender. It's just like
Seems like you are.
No, it just would throw the balance of my face off a little bit, you know,
You said it made him pop.
well, cuz I had a wig and like like ladies clothing on and stuff.
Maybe you need a wig. Or to dye your hair blonde.
I'm not going to dye my hair blonde.
Why not? You were talking about doing some other
Yeah, we
stupid
can start
shit.
calling you Janice if you want.
To be a girl on the show?
You don't have to be a girl. You
You
can
don't have to be really. You can do
it.
whatever you want, but if you want, we can start calling you Janice.
Yeah,
I don't
why don't we
want
just
that.
start calling you Janice? Just in case.
I don't want that.
Janice, do you want any sour cream or Sour cream and onion.
Well,
Salad
since you asked.
That's cool, Janice.
Mm-hmm.
Everything okay at the apartment, Janice?
Not really, but
Have you been hooking up with other girls other than yourself?
yeah, I've been diking out.
Yeah. Anybody you want to mention by name?
I won't say their names. I won't say their names, but
Ooh.
I'll say some really key facts that'll let the intrepid fans just ruin their lives.
Should I move to Key West?
I don't think it's. Oh, actually, did you watch the Beach Bum?
The what?
Yeah, the Beach Bum rules.
Did you watch the Harmony Korine movie?
No.
I think it would be cool to be a parrot head as a midlife crisis thing.
Isn't that, what about global warming, though? Isn't that going to fuck you shit up?
Yeah, it's probably gone in like 20 years.
I don't think global warming's gonna be a problem.
I think Miami's gonna be gone. I'm about to go. Dude.
Yeah, but not anytime. You know, look, you Adam. You turn 40 in like fucking 4 years.
That's 6 months.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're right. You're ready, dude.
Nah,
No.
dude. I don't want something to die when I'm sick. I don't want my shit to go underwater when I'm 60. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna get into collecting World War II battle rifles.
I would like to be a military history middle-aged guy.
No, you wouldn't.
eventually. I would.
No.
You don't have the framework for it yet.
What do you mean? What framework?
Because it's like, first of all, if you're gonna become a middle-aged history guy,
you have to,
you
be a
have to
little bit
already
racist.
know a shit ton about that. You can't be like, actually, there was a guy named Hitler who was pretty bad. Yeah, I'm
I
sort of
know
a
who
World War
Hitler
II
is.
buff.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure
think I
do.
don't know who Hitler is?
Yeah, you do. We all know.
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
We
with
can't
it.
get you to fucking shut up about all this.
I know. I'm
all this
addicted
stuff.
to Hitler.
It's like, relax, dude.
No, get over it.
Get over it.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. You weren't there. Time to move
I want
on.
to I want to get like just a bunch of wigger clothes, like just baggy pants that are pulled almost all the way down. You know, like big sunglasses, hat cocked sideways, and go to the Holocaust Museum and just go from every room being like, "Damn, that's whack."
Oh,
Man,
hell
that's
nah.
fucking. That shit is.
Oh hell no!
Hell nah, that shit is whack, Maury. You are not the father. Damn, man, these fools are straight tripping.
They tripping on these Jews, man.
They be tripping
You
on
go to
this
the
shit, man.
you go to the shoes room.
White
and
supremacy? Not on my watch.
You just go to the shoes room and you're like, what are those?
Damn, maybe they fucking maybe
these Jew shoes.
maybe they
suck.
threw them in the oven because they had some whack ass kicks.
Damn, I was wondering, you think anybody was doing Showtime on those boxcars?
Why can't we do Showtime? I've never seen a white Showtime guy.
That's a good question.
Why can't
That's
we
a good
be like the
question,
first
Janice.
whites
could
to
do
break
it.
into Showtime? You know,
Why don't you do it?
I don't know if I have the coordination or athleticism.
Well, there's your answer, brother.
Yeah, you lack the upper body strength to do any kind of
Dude, I
pull-up.
saw a guy. You know how they like split the poles now, where there's like the poles bow out. They're like circles now instead of straight lines down.
Yeah.
know,
I saw a guy's like Showtime like skill it out like a ready beat the technology. Like they built those poles so people can't Showtime on them.
No, that's not the reason they built them.
Yeah, they did.
No, they're just nicer. There's more place to put your hand.
No, sure, but it's also to prevent people from Showtiming.
You can show time on anything, brother.
And then I saw people Showtime on those the other day.
How would that stop you from show timing?
Because if it's a single like fire, think of a fireman pole, you can swing around it like a whore, you know, like one of those whores.
You can still swing around like a whore.
I don't think it's to stop Showtime. I think it's because
I think it was to stop Showtime.
no, that's dumb. It's because there's so much sex assault on the trains. They have to have two poles so no one's accidentally touching each other's hands.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think
that's
it's
not a sex assault to touch someone's hand.
Yeah, it is.
That you don't
it's,
know.
It's because somebody was like, "What if a man pretends like he was touching, he was grabbing the pole and he touched my hand?" Everybody is, it's like keep
That
to
happens
yourself.
to me all the time.
Look, but
Men are
the
always
benefit
touching
of
hands.
riding the train used to be that maybe you sneak your hand up,
no,
ladies.
No, let him
You
do
get-
it.
no.
You get to play. You get to play a little finger puppet.
The point is, no, it is
Like-
not. That is
You gotta
not
put
the
on a
benefit
little
of the train.
little finger puppet picture show for and
Absolutely not. That was never acceptable.
maybe
in
goose
America.
a gal on the way to your job
I don't believe so.
down in the ironing board district.
I don't think that's part of.
Look, I've been making ironing boards since 1910. All right, I've been riding these trains since back when they were slave operated.
Yeah.
They used to have slaves push the trains
No,
through
they
the
were
tunnel.
never slave operated.
No, but they were like seesaw, that seesaw thing.
Really?
No.
That'd be cool.
What are those things called, Nick?
Huh?
What are those like train things where it's just like a, it's like a.
I think they're called push carts.
Is it called a push cart?
Pushy carts. I want some pushy.
You're not really pushing. I guess you're pushing.
I want
down.
some pushy.
I always
want
thought that was
pushy.
cool. How in like movies.
I love it to eat the pushy.
I want to eat the push pie.
History, please give me direction to pussy. History. Which way to the pussy place?
I needed to find the pushy.
History. I needed to have a pussy on my penis.
I like your flow, Nick. That's a different Japanese guy flow.
Yeah.
History.
History. How did my penis get inside of a pussy?
That's a new rhythm, dude.
Yeah, it's Japanese newscaster. History.
Oh, fuck. Damn. Dun, 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 dun. My dick is small.
I'm getting
dun.
dinner in Astoria tonight. Man.
Oh, nice,
Oh,
man.
cool.
Thanks for the
Wow,
invite.
Yeah, thanks.
It's with a girl.
The fuck you doing over in Astoria, dude?
Going to that Greek restaurant by the water.
Wow, my man's out here doing romantic
Agnanti.
shit.
Is it romantic?
It's good. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna tell her if it's romantic.
I missed
I'm not
that
going.
Greek restaurant we went to in Brisbane.
That place rocks.
It was
So
good.
good.
I was on drugs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
It
were on
was-
painkillers.
No, it was
Yeah.
Melbourne.
It was in Melbourne.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it
'Cause
like
Melbourne's like hella Greek.
Most
randomly.
Greek people outside of Greece.
that really was the peak
Sick.
of the whole thing. It was like, yeah, this show's not gonna get any better.
Dude, you were in such a good mood when you were on pills, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, time to get back.
Here's
on
the thing:
pills.
is like people talk about dry drunk or whatever, and it is real. Some people should just be fucked up all the time. When I'm fucked up all the time, I'm great.
Yo, yeah,
It's just that it's like really, it's bad for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have a decision
Also,
to
it's a
make.
depressant too. Like at a certain point.
Shut up, Adam.
Shut
right.
up,
Shut up, Janice.
Janice, please.
All right. All right.
It's a depressive, they say. I heard
They
that at the
say.
Tattletale Society. We had the Tattletale Society at a meeting last week. We were
In line, waiting for our 40% off pastries.
we were waiting for the 40% off pastries, and Cheryl was showing us a video where she had documented speed bump violators. People
They were actually speeding up through them.
on Elder Street, demonstrating how the speed bump doesn't do enough damage to people's suspensions, and that it should be more.
So we're recommending a couple spikes.
We're
at the
putting
top.
spikes on the road and a gun that shoots you if you drive faster than 2 miles per hour.
And if you have any bumper stickers that show support for Palestine, it will also shoot you. It's
I don't think those women care about that shit.
Oh, they do.
They don't know what
definitely do.
Palestine is. They're like, I
Oh.
love Israel. And they're like, what about Palestine? They're like, I don't. What are you talking about?
Nah, dude. Israel is king to them, like Kanye for Jesus.
Those people are obsessed with Israel.
They
that
really are.
generation of Jews, they love it.
The boomers,
Yeah.
The Jumers.
So annoying.
the doorbusters.
Oh fuck! What were we just about to talk about? Oh,
Michael Jordan.
I'll talk about Jordan.
What do you think of the new NBA season, Nick?
I don't know. I don't give a shit. You know I don't give a shit.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that bit, it's gotta be a little more
Nick, what do you think of the new?
than news about Curry's hand injury,
Yeah,
dude.
Steph Curry's
Breaking his hand.
injury.
I don't give a shit. I'll continue to say I don't give a shit now because you already
Dude, we got
fucked
the
up.
siren
you
going.
fucked
I
it up,
love when the
dude.
siren goes.
The Adams gay siren.
No,
Oh.
it's the
The Adams gay
Orthodox
alarm?
Jewish
Copying me.
siren.
Looks like somebody's copying.
My dick is
They shouldn't have buses.
Absolutely agree.
They should take away those fucking buses from
They
them.
always
Terrible.
drive them wrong.
They drive them
They are
wrong
How do they
Constantly
go
holding up
horizontal
traffic.
across the street?
to block
How do
traffic.
they even
from-
make it? How do they even make that happen though? Like physically,
They block all
they would have to like
traffic
go
in every
over
direction.
the side. Yeah,
And first of all, they're like picking these kids up at like fucking like Bedford and like Willoughby, and then dropping them off at school
4 blocks away.
on no stringent.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
just walk.
like
Yeah.
a block and a half. Yeah.
Right. And it's like, why the fuck do they need it? The public schools don't have
I love
buses.
when you see the kids playing like outside their schools. They don't give them balls, so they just like they just run around from one side of the playground to the other.
The Jews, you mean?
Yeah, because we're not big with we don't like with bulls.
They got balls in Astoria, dude.
The Orthodox Jews?
No, we don't have.
And there goes Adam's bit.
No,
and there
no.
it goes.
The Satmar.
Right out the window.
No, the Satmar.
Zero truth to this premise.
It's 100% true, dude.
No, I
Fake joke. The joke is fake. It's a lie. You saw it once, and now you're trying to do an observation about all of them.
No, they don't.
Zero
The
points.
guys by us.
The
in
joke
our
is a
neighborhood
lie.
Don't give them balls.
Joke canceled. Nice try,
You
asshole.
know that. You know this is true too.
History. Do the Jews have a ball? Yes, Jews are allowed to play with balls.
Not all Jews.
Take a
on,
city.
bro. I'm just talking about the
Hi.
Satmar.
Hi.
Hi, thank you.
Hey, shut up, please. The joke is fake.
The joke is already fake.
The joke is revealed to be fake.
All right, dude. I don't tell you anything about fucking whatever you are, Irish, depressed or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not like. You ever notice how the kids outside of the
You make observations about ethnic groups all day long.
that are all correct?
And mine was correct as well.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
No, I don't think so.
All Japanese people read the news.
That's true.
Old Jewish women don't know what Palestine is.
That's funny.
It never.
Oh, guys, Beto just dropped out.
About fucking
Is that
time.
surprising?
But he will not run for Senate.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
What a fucking
My man's
loser.
got the lightest nuts of all time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
My man got some empty nuts.
It was so funny to watch him skateboard across that stage, and it's like anyone could do that.
Yeah, I
He's
could.
just stand. It looks like he was pushed onto the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't even like kicking. Like he was just he was just stationary with his arms in like a T.
And then there's like a video of like Andrew Yang doing like a fucking 900.
No, Andrew Yang's but he was sicker at skating for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He can skate.
He can do
Yeah.
everything.
Nice, dude.
Did you see the hot young Yang pics?
He's not that hot, dude.
93 Yang, he looked good.
When he was dressed up as a
He
dead
looks
Kennedy.
cool as shit.
He looked tight.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
The dead Kennedy's pick? When he's in
Maybe
costume?
there's like in college
Yeah,
Yang.
he was
looked
like,
cool.
yeah,
He had like cool hair.
yeah.
Okay. Andrew Yang Young. What's his wife look like?
Probably the hottest chick ever, bro.
Oh yeah, he does look kind of cool.
Let me see.
When he's got like a fucking trench coat and shit.
Yeah, dude, sick.
Yeah, he looks kind of cool. I gotta be
Yeah,
honest.
real college
Yeah,
rock,
I remember
dude.
people
Listening
sharing
to Pavement.
that picture being like young Andrew Yang. I'm like, that's funny. And then I saw Andrew Yang be like, yep, well, it's going around. Here's me in high school. And I was like, holy shit. He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Because even like Barack Obama looked like a fucking nerd.
Yeah, Barry.
Yeah. He looked like Pharrell.
He was in the Choom gang though, dude. He smoked loud.
Is that what chuming means?
Him and his boys called themselves the Choom gang.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Adam
cool.
loves to vacuum up men's tune.
No, it's shut up.
He loves to do
Mhm.
lines of cum.
Of chum.
Adam likes to dry up cum and
do
then
one.
chop it into a dust. He's like, I'm getting high off chum. Big league chum.
Big league chum.
He's a bunch of
Beating
cum
off
in his
into a
mouth.
packet, and giving it a mouthful of it.
Spitting it out. Stepping up to the plate. Number 69, Jessica the Gay Guy.
My dick is small.
I hate Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, she's the devil, bro.
Fuck.
Larry, when you bring me up, can you say fuck Hillary Clinton? Sure, no problem, Joker.
You got it, Joker.
No problem, Joker.
He
Listen,
makes-
not everybody's bad. There's good people like Hillary Clinton. She's not fucking good, Larry. You just brought Hillary Clinton here to laugh at her crimes.
I gotta say, he makes quite an entrance. The Joker.
The Joker?
When he
He's
when he goes on Murray's show.
he's such a good dancer.
The dancing. Why the dancing was kind of gay.
It was sick.
What was the point of the dancing?
I don't know. That was, if I think critically about the movie,
Oh,
I would say
down
the
the
dancing
stairs?
was gay.
What is the point of the dancing? I
It's
don't.
a comedic relief. I mean, it's supposed to be a fucking joke. It's like, and people are like, they thought this was a good decision. It's like, no, it's absurd.
Yeah, it's
He
not.
just
It's
loves
like,
to
and
dance.
it's supposed, it like, it reads as fucking absurd.
I don't know, man. I just didn't really. I mean, it was fun. Everyone's talking about the movie, the dancing being.
Wait,
awesome.
you talking about the stairs?
What do you mean everybody's talking about the movie, but the dancing being awesome?
People talking about the dancing being cool, and I was like, I thought it was fucking stupid, but I
didn't
don't
know
give
it-
a fuck.
I didn't know he was that.
Like, why would the
talented at
guy
dancing.
be a good dancer?
Why would the Joker be a good
Yeah.
dancer?
I didn't think that was good dancing. I think we all have the ability to dance like that in us, and that was kind of the point of the movie.
Oh, interesting. You think it was kind of like
that all men.
motivation.
Well, if
You know,
listen to
speaking,
the-
you know who the real Joker is fucking Kanye. I love him.
Mhm.
Every time I see him, it's like, man, you are like severely disabled,
Dude,
and still doing it.
he
somehow.
gave
His
a-
new CD
he
sucks.
he gave an interview that was just like, this man needs to be in a
When he
hospital.
said that he got $50 million tax return because he believes in God now.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's like,
But he
last
gave-
year, like I owed like $100 million in taxes, and then I started believing in God, and then this year I got $54 million back in taxes because God got me, like God got my back.
No, he was some guy. Some
And clearly,
guy.
it was probably a Jewish guy doing his taxes.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably Trump's tax cuts somehow, but
Yeah,
he
it was
gave
definitely the Trump.
he
tax
gave an
cuts.
interview that was just like some guy was like, so what do you think about, something about like, you talk about living your life for the devil in the past. Is that true? And he was like, I mean, yeah. I mean, you look at my lyrics and it's like, I'm a sick fuck. I love to get whatever. And he's like, you're such a fucking
I get my dick
hoe.
sucked. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, oops, bad Christian points. I'm not allowed to curse. And he said it like that. He was like, oops, bad,
yeah.
The negative Christian points. And it's like, and he like looked up like,
Yeah, he's
it's
severely
like
mentally ill.
insanity.
But
dude.
the other shit that
He
he
makes
says,
really annoying
the other shit that
people
he
mad,
says,
though,
he's
which
like,
is cool.
I've always said things that people get mad. He's like, he's like, I was wearing polos, people call me a faggot. I was the first person to say you shouldn't be homophobic in rap, and he's like, I got shit for that. And it's like, he's not wrong.
yeah, he's not.
He's right.
Cameron was wearing pink.
It's also
before
like
him,
this
though.
is still the
But in a
fucking
homophobic way. Salute. That's how homophobic Cameron was.
Yeah,
he could
it's
wear
true.
a puffy ass pink, just a mink, and it's like, nah, we still don't fuck with gay people.
Yeah, yeah.
the fucking George Bush doesn't care about black people thing. is
Incredible.
huge.
That rule.
Incredible.
That's huge. So Kanye has always been somebody like it's like oh he's sucking up to he's not sucking up to anybody. He never has.
That's true. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
I mean, but
But he's
I mean,
also he seems like he's more
He is.
he's
No,
just,
insane
he just needs
than
help.
ever.
and he's been open about it. I mean, he is like he's got like bipolar or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, whenever he comes out with a record, it seems like he goes off the Lexapro and then he just goes off the rails.
yeah.
And then says slavery was a choice and all that stuff.
I mean, he is crazy, but
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. Yeah, if you don't find him at least somewhat, I mean, because there's an authenticity to it. It's not. It's like sort of
Sure.
refreshing.
I agree.
It doesn't mean that his like reasoning for supporting certain things or like whatever opinions he may or may not have, considering how fucking transient his positions are anyways. I mean, it doesn't really matter one way or the other. It's like he's severely fucked up and he's kind of handling it well.
I guess that's true. He could be like, shitting himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, he could be.
Or
home.
lashing out at people. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not like a guy that's like fucking hurting anybody.
Yeah. It sucks that I wish this album was a little better. I didn't think it was like, I mean, it wasn't great, obviously, but
I didn't
there's a
even
couple
listen to
listenable parts of it. I don't know. There's that cool
The Kenny G sax solo.
the Kenny G sax solo.
That's pretty cool.
The thing with Ty Dolla $ign is pretty good. That Ty
Yeah,
Dolla
but
$ign
not as
crushes
good
it.
as whatever. We don't have to talk about.
I haven't listened to Yandi. That's maybe why I think
There's a
it's
song on
pretty good.
Yandi called New Body, which is so sick.
There's that song on God, I think, on this one. That's like a Pierre beat. That's fucking awesome.
Mhm.
You know that one, but that's all I got.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty bad, but
It was. I mean, it
who
wasn't
cares
good.
about what I think?
It's just Adam quietly at home reading opinions about Kanye's album
Shut up,
and
Nick.
then being like, I guess I think it's bad. I guess I'll listen to it and then decide it's bad later.
First of all, it's not even an album. It's like 15 minutes long.
It's
like
cut
7
to
seconds.
2 hours
easy.
earlier.
It's a pretty easy.
Adam
listen.
scrolling through a blog that says, first of all, it's not even an album.
All right.
Yeah, I did get you there, Adam.
All right, we're off Funny Moms this Monday, but we are back on the 11th.
Yes.
Which is also Veterans Day. We'll be honoring
Honoring the troops.
our troops.
On the 12th, I got Fat Tuesdays, the launch in the big room. Please come out to that. Also, I'm at the Stress Factory this Wednesday in Jersey, and I'm in New Orleans and Lafayette, Louisiana on the 8th and the 9th. And then also the Bridgeport Stress Factory on the 21st, then Atlanta on the 23rd, Nashville on the 24th, Baltimore 29th and 30th, and then Houston on the 13th. And I'm trying to add San Antonio to that run. And Dallas and Austin, it looks like I'm going to get there early next year. Sorry about the delays. I was trying to make a whole little trip of it. But so yeah, Stavi.biz/tour. Come see me. I'm all over the motherfucking place. Fat Tuesdays every Tuesday at the Stand. Funny Moms.
So wait, somebody sent me a message on Instagram that said, kid from my high school stole a soda machine from outside a liquor store, chained it to the back of his Durango.
Hell yeah.
Cops got him literally 1 block later.
I love it.
Incredible.
That's so funny.
Incredible respect to that man,
the
dude.
chain had maybe 50 feet of slack.
Just going around corners. So funny.
Salute, dude. Send that man a bunch of free merch, dude.
Yeah.
Can we sponsor him the way skate companies sponsored people?
Yeah.
Sponsored dumbasses.
No, that fucking rules. What an awesome crime to do.
Respect to him. Respect to this motherfucker with the little ass dick.
Damn, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, bro. It's time for me to take edibles. I've been taking so many edibles as pain relievers. Okay, guys. Suck our hard cocks. Goodbye.